So I woke up this morning to an email from the Etsy CEO, Josh Silverman, telling us that fees are increasing. Specifically, transaction fees are increasing from 5% to 6.5%. So today I'm just going to talk through the ramifications of that, and give you the opportunity to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get to it. Before we start, I should introduce myself. My name is Jess Van Den. I have been selling on Etsy since 2008, and I've been full-time self-employed running my handmade business and my teaching business online for makers since 2010. So I've been in the Etsy ecosystem a long time, seen a lot of changes happen. This is one of the biggest fee increases we've seen for a while. They did increase the fees a year or two ago. They took the 5% fee and applied that to shipping. That's probably the biggest fee change in the last few years, whereas shipping used to be fee-free, no longer. This new change does apply to shipping as well, and we'll talk about that as we go through it in the video. Okay, so here we have the email from the Etsy CEO, Josh Silverman, who's been the CEO for quite a few years now. And they butter us up at first, telling us how well Etsy is doing. To be fair, Etsy has been doing really, really well, which hopefully, translates into sellers doing really well. I have another video about this that I just published recently. I'll put a card to that up here. Is it too late to sell on Etsy? And I break down the numbers for the last few years. So last year, now this is a number I didn't have in that video. Last year, okay, so they are talking about 2021, we think. So in my video, I showed that there was a massive increase year on year, and 2020 was a huge leap. 2021 numbers haven't been published yet, but it looks like there was another big leap in 2021. So more than 90 million active buyers. I think it was 82 million active buyers in 2020. So that has definitely risen since then. We've made Etsy the global market. Yep. Okay. So they want to make significant investments in marketing, seller tools, and creating a world-class customer experience. So on the 11th of April, they're increasing the current 5% transaction fee to 6.5%. And they break down what the investment's going to be spent on, apparently. So they spent $60 million on marketing last year. They want to spend more. So TV commercials, influencers, billboards, kind of break it down for us. We'll grow our support team by 20%. I think a lot of people are going to be very happy to hear this, because support has been a big bugbear for a lot of people that have struggled to get good support over the last year or two. So fingers crossed, that is a good investment in my opinion. Keeping Etsy unique, $40 million investment in the teams and technology that help make our marketplace safe and secure destination. And this year, now they didn't bold this, but I think a lot of people will be interested in this bit. This year we'll expand our efforts to remove listings that don't meet our policies and help you resolve issues with buyers. Those are both excellent things for them to be investing in, and I think a lot of people will be really happy to hear that. They're saying we don't take these fee changes lightly. To be fair, like I said, it's been a long time. I honestly can't remember if it's always been a 5% transaction fee with Etsy. I mean, I've been there for so long, like 13, 14 years now. I'd have to think back, but let's look at the details. So we've got the fees and payment policies. Okay, so here's where we get the details of what's going down here. It's not taking effect till the 11th of April, so you've got a bit of time if you need to do any rejigging of your prices, keeping this in mind. So they talk about the transaction fees here, 6.5% of the price you display for each listing, plus the amount you charge for delivery and gift wrapping. Okay, so this is the total. Your whatever you charge for the product, whatever you charge for your shipping, and if you charge any sort of gift fee, all of that put together, they're going to take 6.5% of that total. So that's separate to, that's what they're increasing, is that transaction fee. So then they go into details of taxes and things like that. So have a look at that. So what does this really mean in practice for you and me selling on Etsy? Let's just break down some numbers quickly to give you an idea. So if you sell a $10 item, the old transaction fee on that was 50 cents. The new transaction fee will be 65 cents. If you sell a $50 item, the old transaction fee was $2.50 and the new transaction fee will be $3.25. So 75 cents more, basically. And if you sell something worth $100, the old fee was $5 and the new transaction fee is $6.50. So it's not a huge increase. It may be something you need to take into account in your pricing, depending on your price points and the thinness or not of your current profit margin. If your current profit margin is razor thin, then yes, you probably will have to do some increasing of your prices to make up for this, but it's not a lot. Like even at $100, that's only $1.50 extra. I think you can probably safely put that on top of your product price at that sort of price point, and it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. It is a bit of a pain in the butt though to have to go through and change your prices, but many of you might be like, well, that's, such a small increase that it's not really worth changing my prices. It's just going to mean I take a little bit more of a hit. Obviously, that's a choice that everybody is going to make. If they do spend these fee increases, and that's going to give them a lot of money, it seems like a small increase for us, but for them, this is going to massively increase their bottom line. And if they do spend that money on the things they've promised to spend that money on, I think it'll make for a better experience for us as sellers, getting rid of more resellers, giving us better support. Those are things that I think a lot of people have been complaining about for a long time now. So fingers crossed for that. And obviously bringing more customers to us. That's one of the reasons why we're on the platform. That is why we pay these fees. We pay these fees so that Etsy will bring us those customers. Now, yes, we also have the offsite ads fees, and that's a whole nother issue that I talk about in another video, which I will link to here as well, which is going to be slightly out of date because I'm obviously with the new fee increase, that's going to change the total fee that you pay now. I might have to do an updated version of that. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that, where I break down all the fees that Etsy charges you all together, because this is obviously just one of the fees that you get charged. So you get charged this transaction fee. You also get a payment processing fee. You may get charged a currency conversion fee. And then there's also the offsite ads and ads fees if you opt in or are opted in to those programs. So, putting all those together, this small fee increase might necessitate you doing a bit of an update to your prices. They've given us, a couple of months to prepare and to get ready for the fee increase. They haven't just dropped it on us with no warning, which is good. Yeah, I'd love to hear what your reaction to this is in the comments below. Obviously, we never like being charged more for anything, but fees are a cost of doing business, and I think Etsy is still, with this fee increase, one of, if not the most affordable options for especially small sellers who don't have a large volume and don't want to be paying big monthly subscription fees like you do places like Spotify. Shopify. They're far too similar. They're both the same color. My God. So, I don't think this is a huge deal, but it could be very, very beneficial. And I do understand, my first reaction was, a fee increase. Nobody likes that. But like I said, if they spend it on the right things, hopefully it'll make a better platform for everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss my future videos on having a thriving and profitable handmade business. I make a lot of videos about Etsy, and give me a thumbs up if you found this one helpful. If you want to check out all my other Etsy videos, I'm going to put a card, what are they called? Card video thingy jiggy, whatever it is. I'm going to put one of them right here that'll link to my Etsy playlist, and you can go check out all of my past Etsy videos. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.